It's May 3rd, 2022. It's channel 7 at 12. Now, yesterday, they had on this noir story of sorts, and I don't know what the city is doing at the moment, where Governor Kathy Hocul had a lieutenant governor that's caught up in some kind of federal thing with paperwork and some charges about bribery, a non-profit. I have no idea what that's all about, but that's whatever it is. So he's stepping down out of the primary ballot, which I'm not really sure what that means or how he even got to be a face or a candidate. Then today, which is May 3rd, that was May 2nd, May 3rd, they're announcing, and now my oldest son is Benjamin, for namesakes and keepsakes, and Suriname. So now they're appointing somebody Antonio, and his last name is Delgado, but he's still somewhere in the noir. I'm really concerned about, I don't know how they're picking these things, if they're planned obsolescence issues. I really don't feel that they're, again, I really trying to stay out of it, but I'm starting to see signs of a larger schematic that's going on that chases certain details for like good luck and whatever. And I'm really concerned by what's attached to these nominations. Why couldn't Kathy Hochul find someone that is in her whatever, who's in the suggestive category of forcing, was my name even put in? Like, how does that work at kids that could have been something great but were looked over, like not even looked at their entire lives? How did this guy get up to governor level? Like, what's the qualifications for that? Where do you put your resume in? Like, do you have to have an endorsement of some sort? I have one from Reagan era. Just saying.
At noon, in the wake of her last second-in-command being indicted, Governor Kathy Hochul is now picking Congressman Antonio Delgado to be her new lieutenant governor. Delgado will also be her running mate on the ballot of the New York governor's race.
No idea who this guy is. No idea what he's about. Never even heard of him before. Don't know what his beliefs are. What do you even pick candidates based off of in these days and times? I haven't been brought in as part of the process my entire life, and it hasn't been explained.
His appointment means Delgado will abandon his tough congressional re-election campaign in the fall. Mayor Eric Adams says Delgado is a rising star who knows how to fight for New Yorkers. The prior lieutenant governor, Brian Benjamin, resigned after his indictment for alleged campaign finance crimes.
New at noon, a veteran detective shot in line of duty in Yonkers has been released.
Those are like the only two candidates available? Really? All right, and this was the story from yesterday. I just happen to have, it's the same channel, but at 6 o'clock news. This is the gentleman, Benjamin, that withdrew himself. This is the story.
Back here in our area, former New York Lieutenant Governor Brian Benjamin says that he wants to remove himself from the ballot. In his video statement today, it came just days after lawmakers in Albany introduced a bill calling for anyone charged with a crime to be removed from the ballot.
Until I have the opportunity to clear my name, I will not be able to serve. therefore making it unfair to the voters of this great state for me to remain on the ballot. Given that these charges were brought for some reason so close to the election, I also believe that withdrawing from the ballot is the right thing to do. And that is why I will sign the necessary paperwork to withdraw from the ballot.
Benjamin resigned after he was accused of participating in a scheme to get campaign contributions from a real estate developer in exchange for helping to secure state funds for a nonprofit. Meanwhile, workers...
Now, this comes at a time where civic leaders and civic association has failed in the requirement at some level within my life frame to teach and prepare the children of tomorrow. I mean, my education was not effective or efficient to participate. The pathway to success was denied or closed. I don't know why. The only thing I could think of is the meandering going on right now, with prior allowances from I don't know who. I mean, I'm sitting in a vindicated position. I mean, I just arrived in 1978 as bicentennial year of child born via cosmic whatever. I don't understand why the educational system that they provided with college and doctorate and graduate program and social interactiveness was afforded these individuals, but the exact same program was not afforded for my own person. At that level, there's been some civil obligation that has not been provided to my person, as far as they've overeducated themselves and grew some kind of system of participation, but they've denied me access to it. So I don't exactly understand how to protect myself when they keep making, I'm in a state where it's already gone past the threshold of, my youngest son, also in New York City, he's gotten some paperwork. They're doing a little bit of history, but there's no, structure of how a city works, municipality, the way that whatever they're running the city off of, they're not teaching with Department of Education's anything to the children. So how do the children know how to participate and keep themselves safe? It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.